Hey everybody, it's Stu here, coming at you with another segment of At the Bar with Stu. I'm here at the TSP World headquarters, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about attempt selection in competition. So, as we're preparing for competition, I myself am preparing for competition in a couple weeks. Team TSP has 7 athletes preparing for competition this coming weekend, 6 at the Oklahoma State Championships, and 1 at out in Colorado at the Rocky Mountain State Games. So, really looking forward to seeing the athletes compete this weekend, but it had me thinking a lot about attempt selection. What do we do for our openers? How is training going, and how do we go about that? So there's a lot of things I can get into, but one thing I want to talk about are openers. Our openers need to be weights that we work up to consistently in training with no misses. Now, what does that mean? That means as you're warming up, you're not missing a weight. If I want to open at 100 kilos, I'm not missing 90, 94, 95, 96 multiple times throughout the week. I need to be hitting 100 kilos consistently, whether it's a classical lift from the floor, whether it's from the hang, from blocks, whatever the variation might be in a complex with a pull before it. I like to use all these methods building up to a competition to develop confidence and consistency with the athletes. So as we approach competition, we're spending a lot of time in that hopefully 85 to 93% range, because that's where we want our opener to be. The more consistent you are in training, the more your minimums raise. That allows you to open at a higher number in a competition and allows you to go for a PR on a third or maybe even a second attempt. So keep that in mind as you're preparing for competition. A lot of people think that they can train a certain way, and then when they get on the platform, something magical just happens. Yes, a lot of athletes perform better in competition on the competition platform than they do in training. I get that. Training's a grind. You might be by yourself, et cetera, et cetera. When you get on the competition platform, you get that adrenaline. That's awesome. However, you can't just count on that. You have to train consistently. You have to train hard. Your level of training and preparation has to be better than your competition. So that excitement that you feel, that how hard you go in competition, you have to try to replicate that in training as much as possible. You cannot train a certain way, train timid, make lots of misses, and then all of a sudden expect to make a 180 when you get on the competition platform. So keep that in mind as you're preparing for your next competition. What is your consistency looking like in the 3 to 4 to 6 weeks leading up to a competition? What kind of numbers are you hitting? Are you making 90, 93% your minimum? Are you hitting it throughout the week multiple times from multiple different positions? Hopefully you are. You're setting yourself up to open at a really high number, which allows you to get that second and third attempt in PR range. So good luck to everybody competing. Looking forward to coaching you, cheering you on, and keep training hard. I'll see you on the platform.